All right, I'm on, but I don't have the right format on, do I? Yeah, hell with it. Let's see if y'all can see me. My usual mic check.
Phenomenal job.
That camera volume. I kind of side. That dang. Well, let me see if I can fix the rotation on this thing. Forgive me a minute, guys, here. I don't even know if you can even hear me. I may just have to stick with it like this. Well, actually, hold on. Okay, the mic ain't covered. Everything's sideways, though, but you know what? Oh, well, it is what it is. I already got it live, so I ain't gonna change it. If anything, you're gonna have to do the turn it 90 degrees. So, hold on, I didn't even do the mic check. Talk radio, you're on the air. All right, we're good. It looks funky, everything turns sideways, but you know what? The way the season's gone, it might as well be turned 90 degrees. So, you know what? I call it fitting. So, with that being said, here, welcome to my stream. This is week 4. The Steelers are at the Oil Drum in Indianapolis. Last time they were there, got their asses handed to them for 30 straight points, losing 30-13. Steelers have been 6-1 ever since that game. We've had different quarterbacks in that process. Lost a wild card game to Buffalo in the middle of that. So, Justin Fields will start for the 4th straight game. And I think the way things are going, I think it's his spot until he's going to have to lose that spot. I think even if Wilson's 100%, I think it's still going to be Fields until further notice. So, here. So, here's what we got in store for us between the Colts and the Steelers. This is going to be a tale of our running backs. Notably, Najee Harris versus Jonathan Taylor. The Steelers' offense's rushing attack is 12th in the league with 130 yards per game. Colts' rushing attack is just ahead of us with 31.3 at 11th. So this game is going to be a trenches battle. Indianapolis' defense is ranked dead last in rushing, allowing 179 yards per game. That's dead last. Their total yards here, they're second to last in that, allowing just a hair under 400 yards. Here at 21st in pass at 219. Colts defense is middle of the pack as far as allowing points. They've allowed 20 per game. That's good for 14th. The Steelers' offense has only scored 17 points per game here, which is 24th. Their passing attack only 158 yards per game. That's 29th, and 24th overall is just under 290 per game. But the Steelers' main attribute for why they're sitting at 3-0 is their defense, obviously. Top 5 in a lot of categories, if not first. Like they're first in total yards allowed, only allowing 229 per game. First in points allowed, only allowing 8.7. Fourth in the turnover ratio, they're at +4 here, which is good for fourth. Fifth in passing yards allowed, only allowing 157, good for fifth. And third in rushing yards allowed at 71.3. So we're obviously going to be watching that battle between the Steelers front seven and Jonathan Taylor and his O-line. For the Steelers, basically the main game plan has been what the previous three games were. Don't have Justin Fields try and win this game. Even though he had a terrific second half last week against the Chargers, it's still a kind of an old school here, pound that rock and have the defense be as dominant as they've been all year. I mean, they've only allowed 10, 6, and 10 points respectively so far this year. This is probably going to be a tougher battle for them because they're facing a stud running back in Jonathan Taylor. Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts is their top wide receiver. He could be a pain in the butt for us. I imagine him and Joey Porter Jr. is going to be the key battle there. Another man here to top it all off, you got Anthony Richardson at QB. It's been pretty spotty so far in his campaign. They did get a win last week against the Bears. Had a back and forth battle with the Houston Texans in opening day, lost by a couple of points there. But the Green Bay game when they went to Lambeau and lost to Malik Willis, it was really showing that and the Houston game was showing that the Indianapolis' rush defense has been pretty dismal. Hence, like I mentioned, that the Colts are worst in the league in rushing yards allowed, allowing almost 180 per game, which for the Steelers, that falls right. That's their MO. They're like, let's get Najee, and Jaylen Warren's out, so we're going to have Najee Harris and Cordell Patterson, taking handoffs here. And for the Steelers to win this game, I think they have to go for around what Indianapolis has been giving up, around 180 to 200. As long as Fields is not, like I'm seeing the stat line for Fields last week, 25 for 32, 245, a touchdown. Did throw a pick, but anyone who saw that interception last week here that Bud Dupree ended up with here, that was a ball that was playing Plinko on Price is Right. It was just bouncing all over the place and eventually wound up in Dupree's lap. And it wasn't really Fields' fault. So that was the only turnover giveaway we've had all year. So we're kind of doing things like old school, and it's working. It's not the flashiest stuff in the world on offense, but it's getting the job done. Here and again, our main attribute to that is how good our defense has been. Which that helps. If you're not, the Is it Jude? No, man. Anthony Richardson. I kind of forgot the stat line for Anthony Richardson, the Colts QB. He's thrown for 6 interceptions already this year. That's another thing to keep an eye on here. Here's our secondary does like to take the ball away. I believe 4 of our 5 takeaways have been through interceptions. We picked off Kirk Cousins twice, I believe, and we also picked Bo Nix off twice. And as it's showing, okay. It's like, Quiddy Pay's out. Well, that's a key. That one's key. Quiddy Pay is the Colts edge rusher that they got a few years back in the first round. And we're getting pretty close to kickoff here. Here, and as you see situated here in front of me here, as I've had the last few streams, I have the wooden plaques with the Steelers and the Colts this time. This will indicate who has the ball, and obviously down here below with this block here I have. Here you see first, that'll be what quarter it is in. And I'll be doing play-by-play to let you know how much time is left in said quarter and where the ball is at. As long as I can keep up with it. There was a couple of spots on opening day where I was kind of like flabbergasting. A couple of spots, I guess is the right way to say it. While we wait on the game to start here, let's talk about the other 7 games that are going on as this one goes on. A couple of division games. The Jacksonville Jaguars against the Houston Texans. Texans looking to rebound after a dismal performance against the Minnesota Vikings. A surprising Minnesota Vikings. Texans are going to get Joe Mixon back today, so here hopefully that helps out for them. They need a win, but here to not just to go 2-0 in division, but just after a loss like that is like okay, you're knocked down on the canvas, now get back up. But the same can be said for the Jacksonville Jaguars, whose entire season has been dismal. 0-3, and in a prove it or move it year for a lot of guys. I mean, the Jaguars at 0-3, I mean, if you watched that Monday night game with the Bills, I mean, seems pretty clear the Jaguars. I mean, if they lose this game against Houston, I would say season's over. And definitely some heads are going to roll. And I think the GM and head coach might be in line of getting themselves fired if this season like they're having right now continues on. But I think it's a must-win for both them and Houston. On to Cincinnati and Carolina, another team that really needs a win. Actually, both teams need wins in the worst of ways. Carolina had a great bounce-back win at Vegas over the Raiders, which was surprising, I guess, to just about everybody, me included, with Andy Dalton coming in, and he put up pretty dang good numbers against the Raiders, who I thought was one of the more underrated defenses out in the league, and they put up 36 on them. And they sit 1-2. They would love to get back to 2-2, and just to get things back on, just to keep things on track. Cincinnati just wants to get off the mat. They're 0-3. Had a terrible offensive output against New England on opening day. Failed to hold the lead against Kansas City week 2, and their defense could not stop Washington whatsoever. I mean, that was the first game in over 80 years, the Washington-Cincinnati game that is on Monday night. That was the first game in over 80 years where there was not a punt or a turnover in the game, which is crazy. As I believe 38-33 was the final of that. Washington wound up winning that one. Jaden Daniels had a crazy day. But Cincinnati needs this win. They have to win this game. They have to win this. Not just to get themselves back in the season and things, just to get off the mat, just to have any sort of confidence. I mean, this was a team in my two damn early predictions I had in the AFC Championship game. That's how much talent they have. I know they don't have Joe Mixon anymore, but still, you have T. Higgins and Jamar Chase with Joe Burrow. I mean, you keep those guys healthy. I mean, they're a hard team to beat, and even with Chase and Burrow healthy, and they were still 0-3. I mean, I don't know. Granted, Kansas City was one of them, but New England and Washington, those were games that at home. Those were games that were at home, and they lost those. Which were just mind-boggling to me. How they dropped both of those games that they should. So, anyway, moving on. Bears and Rams, both teams 1-2. Looking to get to 2-2. I don't know what to think of that game. To be honest with you, that's a game I think Chicago should win. But right now, so far, Caleb Williams, definitely some develop. He still needs some developing to do. I mean, we're only in his fourth game ever, so I'm not going to say, oh, he's reaching bust territory. No, I'd be only saying that if it was his fourth game in this third year, is where I'd be talking that. But I still think this is a must. Caleb Williams, I think, needs to have a really good performance against the Rams, and he's got up against the defense. I think that he can perform on. The Rams defense ain't that strong, and they're riddled with injuries as much as San Fran was in their game earlier. Denver and the Jets, I expect that to be a wash. I think the Jets are going to beat the piss out of them. Jets are starting to find some traction with Aaron Rodgers there, which is dangerous. Vikings and Packers, that's pretty much the big one out of the 1 o'clock games. Minnesota 3-0 against a returning Jordan Love. Looks like the Colts are going to get the opening kickoff. And this one is underway as Boswell kicks from right to left. The camera kind of got fooled there for a second, but it goes in the end zone for a touchback anyway, as most of these have been. So that is how we're going to start. I apologize for the old weird-ass angle. I thought I had the vertical and or horizontal orientation right before I went live, but it didn't work like that. It is what it is. I ain't going to restart it. Just leave it like that. If anything, just turn your... Most of you are probably watching through a screen anyway, so just turn the angle. Turn to 90 degrees. Anyway, Richardson to open things up from his own 30. Shotgun with a Sarkar to the right. That's Taylor. And the draw hand up. Dobie fakes the hand off to Taylor. Richardson looks, fires deep to the middle. The pass is going to be caught by Michael Pittman in Steelers territory here to the 39-yard line. So right off the gate here, a 31-yard pass to Michael Pittman Jr. And the Colts looking for a very fast start here on their opening drive. And so far, so good. Finding Michael Pittman his top target. Again, same formation. This time they give it to Taylor. Taylor to the 30. He gets a first down to the Steeler 25 and tackled at the 24-yard line. So 2 quick plays and 2 quick first downs for the Colts to start this game. Nice misdirection there, but nice little cut back. And again, they give the Taylor. And Taylor's going to go up the middle, and this time he's going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line-ish for about a 2 or 3 yard gain. It'll be second, and we'll give it a long 6. Second down, 6 coming up here. Again in shotgun. Again the sidecar right. Looks to his left. Fires, and it's over the head of everybody. That was intended for Michael Pittman Jr., but instead it hits the popcorn vendor. And real quick, it's going to be 3rd and 6. And why is the clock running on an incomplete pass? It ran off about a good 4 seconds there. Here off an incomplete pass. I don't know why. Should rate about 13:27. Instead, it's 13:23. But Steelers are without Alex Highsmith, their other edge rusher. Herbig is going to be in for him. He filled in pretty well. 3rd and 6. Alone in shotgun is Richardson. With 3 wides to the right. Takes a snap. He's just going to be a design draw handoff. Design draw, and he's going to get the first down. He needed 6. He got about 8. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line of the Steelers for the Colts. Yep, they left so much of that middle open there. It was too easy for Richardson to get in there. All he needed was just decent blocking there. They're showing the Colts red zone offense 62%, which is top 10. And they give to Taylor. Taylor gets to the 10. He gets to the 5, and he's going to be tackled at the 5. That's about a 7-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 3. They can still get a first down without the end zone. Second down and 4. And a shotgun on the sidecar left. And they give it to the sidecar. That's Taylor. And Taylor's going to get tackled to the 3-yard line, 3 or 2-yard line. He's a little short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 1. I imagine they're going to give it to Taylor again. It's probably 4-down territory. Oh, they're going no huddle here to the shotgun again with the sidecar left. And they give to Taylor. Taylor up the middle. He gets to the 2, to the 1, and he's in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor here with terrific block it up front. And he just bulldozed his way in, and the Colts are on the board really quick with 12:01 to go in the first. We'll put it at 6, and we'll wait for the extra point. It's still a very fast start there by the Colts on offense. Seems like they were picking up right where they left off from last year's game. Matt Gay's extra point is up and good. Okay. And right now, it looks like the Colts weren't the only ones off to the fast starts here. Jacksonville is on the board 7-0 over Houston early. And the Minnesota Vikings, they're also on the board early with a Jordan Addison touchdown for 29 yards out. And Tampa and Carolina are inside the red zone in their respective games to start. Well, for the Colts, the way they wanted it was definitely going to be a trenches battle between these two. And so far, the Colts took round 1 of this. And really, it started with that first throw to Michael Pittman right off the shoot. Because once that got going, then the Steelers were already off foot. So we'll see what Justin Fields and company can do. I still think even with the fast start by the Colts here, can't really change the game plan off the first drive. I mean, the Colts are still a team you can definitely run the ball on, so you still want to get Najee and Cordell Patterson going. As they're showing, it's always been a different QB the last time. They're showing like the last 4 meetings that the Colts and Steelers have had, that they've all been different QBs. And it's no different here. Tampa's on the board. They scored to make it 7-0. Kickoff is away, and it's through the end zone. I think imagine every kickoff's going to be just a touchback, regardless of the new kickoff rule, because everyone's got a freaking leg on them. Excuse me. So from right to left, here's Fields under center with Najee in the backfield. Audibles it out. Now he's going to take the snap, and he's going to be tripped and hit. He got tripped up at the line. He managed to still get the ball to Najee, but Najee's going to lose 2 yards. Oh, Jesus. This is how we're going to start this? They marched right down the field on us, and oh, boy. Frazier stepped on Fields' foot right at the snap. 2nd and 12. Fields is under center again. Najee again in the backfield. And they fake the Najee. Oh, he's under duress. Can he get away? And he's going to take it and run. He's going to slide down at the 31-yard line. And he only got 3 yards. I'll just take the fact that he managed to get the I would just take the fact that he managed to get those 3 yards, because it looked like Indy read that bootleg really well. Steelers showing that they're 43% on third downs, which is good for 7th in the NFL. Fields on 3rd and 9 shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks to his right. Looks hit and sacked. Oh, Lord. Who was that? 55? You even have him marked. Oh, we got a flag down, however. Is that going to be... Oh, Indy's got called for roughing the passer on that. Isaiah Land was the one who got the sack. I guess they're calling him for slamming him. Which is that new rule, the rules they've been trying to implement. It's like, I mean, I guess technically that's right. I'm not crazy about that rule, but it is what it is. First down for the Steelers from their own 46 on a pistol. Fields, and just gonna try to throw a screen to Najee, but tries to dump it to Najee, but he missed Najee. Probably wouldn't have gotten much anyway. 10 to go in the first quarter. Atlanta with a defensive touchdown. And Shane Steichen is upset with that roughing the passer call. I can't necessarily blame him. Fields under center on 2nd and 10. And they give the Najee. Najee got hit right at the line. He manages to get just a yard in there. I'm surprised he even got that. And that was EJ Speed there on the tackle. And it's going to be bringing up another 3rd and long. Steelers need the Colts 44 for a first. Doing a little no huddle here. Shotgun sidecar right. 2 wides on both ends. Takes the snap. Looks. Fires the pass. Is caught for a first down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. And that is Calvin Austin III with the catch. Take a look here. Nice cutback. That was Jalen Jones on the hit. And a great job by Austin to make sure he held on to that. And, oh, God, who's down? 78 is down. That is James Daniels. We already got O-line problems as it is here. Man, we do not need another O-line man down. Troy and Isaac are already out. We're on commercial break. Oh boy, that's the last thing we need is another injury in our O-line. If I remember right, Troy Faltano is on IR too. Rams tacked on a field goal. It's 3-0 LA. Houston scored a touchdown, extra point pending on whether that's going to be tied at 7. Oh boy. Man, Carolina was at the 2-foot line. Did they go for it on 4th down and miss? Yep, they turned it over on downs. And that extra point in Houston is good at 7-7 there. So James Daniels looks like he's going to the tent. In a pistol formation with 9-10 to go in the first and 10 from the Colt 36. Najee in the back. 2 wides to the right. Takes a snap. And they give us actually that was Cordell Patterson who gets the handoff and he lost 5 yards. The Colts read that one beautifully. Didn't fool him on that one. And they're saying, well, only a 3-yard loss. It felt like 5. And so far, we ran for only minus 1 yard. Excuse me. Again, the pistol formation. Now they fake it to Patterson. Now he dumps it to Patterson, and he's going to get to the 35 to about the 34-yard line. It's still going to be 3rd and long. However, we got laundry. And that might be on us. The way the chattering is here, and it's probably going to be on Broderick Jones, isn't it? The Colts might decline that anyway. Well, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll take that penalty. Depending on what it is. A personal foul on Broderick. Really, Broderick? Oh, what the hell, Broderick? Fucking dumb penalty. And that was after the play, wasn't it? It was after the 3rd and 23, and the pass to Freiermuth gets only to the 41. Well, I know Boswell can. This would be what, 58 yards for Boswell? Oh my God, really? Broderick Jones, Jesus Christ. Just dumb penalty. And no, they're not even going to kick the field goal. They're just going to send Waitman out to punt it. See if we can pin them inside our own 10. Nope, it's a fair catch by, I don't even know who was number one. Oh, Josh Downs was the one who fair caught it at the 12. Indy will start their second drive. And son of a, I know it's first drive of the game and it's early here, but just the fact that that dumb penalty by Broderick Jones, just what the hell, dude? That kept 3 points off the board because of that. Or a potential 3 points, it was still going to be probably about a 50 plus. But instead, that penalty took him right off range. And that wasn't a. That's not even a. Oh, it's because Broderick Jones is not at left tackle. He's at right tackle. No, that had nothing to do with where he was. The fact that he just did something stupid like that, that's got nothing to do with position. Doesn't matter what position you're at when your head's up your ass. Ugh, God. I hope that doesn't come back to get us. I really hope that does not come back to bite us in the ass. Ugh. So annoying. Saints tied the game at 7. Tampa's up 14-0. First and 10. Richardson fakes the handoff. Looks, fires pass. Caught by Pittman again to the 30 to the 35 to the 40 and tackled at the 42-yard line for about a 28-yard gain with 7:07 to go in the first. Here we go again. This is how their last drive started. A big throw to Pittman. Now here comes Jonathan Taylor. They're just going to start giving him the ball again. God. And they give the Taylor up the middle, and this time Taylor barely gets a yard of that. Larry Wanjobi on the tackle. Damn it, Pittman's burned us twice for 20 plus already. $6:10 to go in the first. Alone in shotgun this time, Richardson. Takes the snap. Looks, fires a quick pass. The pass is caught for another first down to the 46-yard line of the Steelers. Needed 9. He got about 11. That was to Josh Downs. And they give it. Nope, it's a fake. That here Richardson's going to take it himself. Ball came loose. Richardson faked the handoff. He went up the middle. The ball got jarred out. Did Patrick Queen get that back? Oh, this is huge. This will be huge if we get that. Who ended up with it? Richardson looks like he got banged up on that regardless. And they're saying the Colts got that back. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? The Colts got that back? How did Queen not end up with that? That was the Sean Elliott who stripped it out. I don't know. How did Queen not get that? Freaking Patrick Wilson was there too, and now Joe Flacco's in. 1st and 10 from the Steelers 29. Flacco's in. He dumps into Taylor to the 25 to the 20, and he falls forward. He's going to get the first down again. Oh, good God. Here we go. Richardson appears to be okay. He's not going in the 10. He looks like he wants to get back in there, but Colts want to run more of a fast pace here. Here's Flacco, 4:45 to go in the opening frame. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 19. And the pitch to Taylor, and Taylor's going to get to the 10. He's still up at about the 6. He's got another first down. Jesus Christ. How did we not get that damn fumble? We had 2 guys there. 4:05 to go. And now Richardson's back in. This is going to be to Taylor, isn't it? From the 6. No, they fake it to Taylor. Richardson's going to be it just slides down at about the 5-yard line. I saw a helmet on the ground. I didn't know whose that was at first. That was TJ's helmet. And Richardson just slides down, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. It was an awkward run, and it seemed like he just... Something aggravated. Yeah, he aggravated something. And he just hit the brakes, and Flacco's right back in there. I mean, if you're the Colts, just keep giving it to Taylor. Doesn't matter who the QB is. Looks like Taylor's going to go inside. Flacco in a shotgun. And they give the Taylor up the middle. Taylor gets to just the 4-yard line. And that's where the pile stops. It'll be 3rd and goal coming up. Yeah, Taylor's going to the locker room, and he's not. Obviously, there'll be more on him later, as far as what exactly he's hurting on him. Something with his legs, I think, on that second time he came out. I think it was his arm the first time, but this one was different. Flacco in a shotgun with Taylor to his left. Takes a snap. Flacco. Dumps it, pass caught, touchdown Colts. Josh Downs, Flacco threw a slant, and he was open. I'm just going to presume that Matt Gay is going to hit that extra point. He usually doesn't miss. The extra point is good, obviously, but oh man. 2:34 left in the first, and it's as if the game from a year ago is still going on. Just the Colts are doing everything at will with us. Well, now this is going to suck because now we're going to be. Whatever Tomlin had game planned as far as Justin Fields is concerned, he may have to abandon ship on that. And say, hey, we might have to rely on Fields to get us this win. I mean, at least the other Pennsylvania team on the other side of the state is as pissed off as we are with the shitty-ass start. They're behind 14-0 too. Philly, that is. Take a look here. I think I already said Saints and Falcons are tied at 7. Jacksonville kicked the field goal. It's 10-7 there. Minnesota added to their lead. They're up 14-0. And Sam Darnold, what the hell? I guess you just needed a resurgence to get out of the two quarterback hells that are Carolina and the Jets. Like, I don't think Sam Darnold has looked this good since he was at USC. Sam Darnold 6 of 7 for 88 and 2 scores already. I mean, holy Josiah. Oh, we're getting our asses handed to us early here. I mean, it's only in the first quarter. I mean, we just saw Georgia come back from 28-0 down and almost beat Alabama last night. Are we actually going to have a kickoff here? Nope. Questionable return for James Daniels. He has an ankle issue. Not the main injury story. The main injury story is Anthony Richardson, but right now, it doesn't seem to be that big of a problem. They're up 14-0. First and 10 on a bootleg. Fields just dumps it to Freiermuth, and Freiermuth is going to get about 5. Now he got tackled for about 7 yards, actually. And Cincinnati's on the board. Yay. Two minutes left, second down 3 on a pistol formation. Fields. Give the Najee. Najee is going to get tackled, and he's going to be just going to get a yard. That was Nick Cross on the tackle. And they are reporting it as a hip issue for Anthony Richardson, which it seemed like he might have aggravated it when T.J. Watt missed that tackle on him. And they give the Najee on a 3rd and 2. And Najee, did he get the first? It's close. It's going to depend on spot. I think it's just going to be, they're going to say it's 4th and short. Going for it, Tom? They're going for it. They're 0 for 4 on it this year so far. 30 seconds left in the first. Fields takes it himself, and Fields is going to be, oh, don't tell me he was short. I think he's short. Franklin on the tackle, and he's short. He fucking short. Yeah, looking at the replay, Franklin just flat out beat his guy, and Fields had no shot. 28 seconds left in the first. Flacco on the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Taylor. Flacco looks. He's going to fire deep in the end zone, and the pass is going to be incomplete. That was intended for Adonai Mitchell, their rookie wide receiver that they got this past April. I believe it was the 2nd or 3rd round is when they got him. I remember saying his name quite a bit in my stream in April. 2nd and 10, Flacco takes the shotgun snap, fires a pass again. This time it's caught by Downs, and he's only going to get about 4 yards. And that should be the end of the first quarter. Oh, I forgot to change that. And this is easily the worst quarter the Steelers have had all year. We had 2 drives. One that ended in a punt, but maybe should have been a minimum of field goal. Broderick Jones doesn't be Captain Stupid. And the other one was a turnover on downs. Was it too early to do that? No, it wasn't really too early. Colts run defense is terrible, has been terrible all year. My thought was you could have gotten a fucking yard, and they didn't. So aggravating. I don't even know. Did I even break those things? Through my damn glasses that I was wearing at the damn camera. Didn't break. Not yet. And that back scratcher's sitting over there, and I might break that before the day's over. Saints are up 14-7. Taysom Hill with 2 rushing touchdowns, a.k.a. their utility belt. Well, Richardson's out of the locker room. If I were them, I wouldn't put him out there. There's no reason for him to be out there right now. I mean, I get he wants to be out there, but what reason is there to be? Colts looking for a third, and they get the first down. Are you kidding me? Colts are 4 for 4 on third down. I was about to say they were looking to see if they can go 4 for 4, and they got it. First and 10 from the Steelers. And Tomlin wasn't even going to wait. He threw out the challenge flag, which I don't necessarily blame him. That's a catch. Is that what they were asking? If that's what they're challenging, whether that was a catch or not, that's a catch. Oh, boy. I mean, I guess the way the Steelers have been playing all year, I guess they were due to have a bad day like this. Well, it's not a bad day yet, but it's leaning that way. I'm already seeing the thing on here that says the Steelers were charged a timeout, so that's upheld, or that the play stands or whatever the frick. I thought they were challenging the spot, but if they were challenging whether it was a catch, I'm like, that's a catch. Rams up 6-0. No score yet between the Jets and Broncos. Oh, God. Joe Flacco's throwing yet another touchdown against the Steelers. That's just now dawning on me. And the call stood. It's 1st and 10 from the Steelers 29. It's about to be either 17 or 21 nothing. Flacco takes the snap. He throws it to Pittman. And Pittman's going to get a yard. As we Flacco with a shotgun with Taylor to his left on 2nd and 8. And they're going to try an end around here. And he gets to the 25 to the 20. He's got another first down. And it's a Donnie Mitchell again. It's a Donnie fucking Mitchell. Oh, God. Now they got a first down inside the red zone again. They're already 2 for 2 in the red zone. It's a good job selling that was going to be Taylor up the middle. It's 21-0 Tampa over Philly. Good for you. Give the Taylor to the 15. He's going to be tackling at about the 14-yard line. It's about to be 21-0 here. I might as well get the damn remote ready for that. Jesus. Carolina tied the game at 7 with them in the Bungles. Second and 7. Fakes the handoff. Flacco fires the end zone. The passes. Oh, God, that should have been picked off. Joey Porter Jr. nearly picked it off. And he knows it. That could have really helped right there. Could have really helped. That might be the story of our day right there. Just missed opportunities. The fumble we didn't get and the interception we didn't get. I couldn't even remember who that was intended for. That might have been Downs it was intended for. Anyway, 3rd and 7 from the 14. They need the 7. Flacco lobs one. The pass is going to be over everyone's head, and there was going to fall incomplete. No flags. I guess the feet got tangled up. So the field goal unit's going to be out there for Matt Gay. And the field goal is up and good. 12:31 to go in the second, and the Colts are kicking our ass. It's 17-0. Feels like Houston from last year, doesn't it? I mean, Porter missed the interception here that would have taken points off the board. Queen and Wilson couldn't recover the fumble when Richardson got hurt the first time. That ultimately ended up being a touchdown. That's 10 points right there. Then you got that freaking personal foul by Broderick Jones. Inexcusable. That kept points off the board for us. So it could easily be 7-3. Instead, 17-0. And if I recall right, Russell Wilson's designated as the emergency QB in case some serious shit hits the fan. I mean, I know we can't rely on the defense saving our ass all 17 games. But, oh, great googly moogly. And they're showing the photos from the 05 divisional playoff. The immaculate tackle. To this day, I still don't know how the hell Vanderjagt missed the field goal that badly. And now Ben's there. McAfee's there. I can see McAfee in the corner there. So far, that's the highlight of the game. Ben's there. They show him long enough, people are going to be asking for his ass to come back. I was doing a podcast or something like that. Well, maybe he doesn't do it during live games. But another kickoff in the end zone. This new kickoff thing is fine and dandy, but here's the problem. You can try any kickoff rule that you want to, but the thing is, especially in domes, everyone's got too good of a damn leg. Like they can kick it through the back of the end zone without trying anymore. Anyway, Fields on a pistol formation from their own 30. Can we get something going here? Fields takes the snap. Fires, passes caught by Pickens. First time we've heard his name all day. And only for a 3-yard catch. It's 14-10 Saints over the Falcons. So far, Fields just 5 of 6 for 40 yards. Pedestrian numbers, really. They don't look real sexy when you're down 17-0 either. Give the Najee, and Najee's going to get... Well, he actually got tackled for an extra yard. It's still going to be third down, 3rd and 5, they've called it. Man, the last thing we really want to see is a 3 and out here. One of 3 so far on third downs today. Fields on a shotgun with a sidecar left. Takes a snap. Fires pass was batted at the line. Got batted at the line by, looks like it was Stewart that got his hand up. Yep, that was Stewart. And a 3 and out we have instead. I mean, I don't even know where that ball was where he was planning on going with that. It was just, that's defensive lineman 101. If you don't get through, get your hands up. Waitman's punt us away. And on the return from his 25, and he gets tackled at the 27 immediately by Connor Hayward. God. Been a rather poor day so far. Dating back to the prior meeting when we had Mitch Trubisky as our quarterback, Colts have put up 47 straight points on us. Derek Carr threw a pick six. Minnesota's up 21-0. And Cincinnati got a long touchdown bomb from Jamar Chase about fucking time he showed up. Again, Anthony Richardson's banged up, but there's no reason for him to go in right now. It's like, take a seat. Chill, you're up 17-0. You don't need to be back in there. I'm not saying Flacco's got to take your job, but I'm like, right now, the way things are going, you're basically Luigi wins. Obviously, you've done something. You hit Michael Pittman twice early on that set up touchdown drive, so I'm not going to say you did nothing, but point being, I'm like, right now, I'm like, what's the rush? Just let Jonathan Taylor and Trey Sherman. See right there, they just announced that Richardson's out with his hip. Like, we already lost you for the year last year. Like, let's just chill. You're fine. Flacco alone in shotgun. Fires to the middle. The pass is caught for another first down. That's Pittman again, I think. It is Pittman. He got, God, Jesus almighty. That's another 20 yards, I think that was. Just a simple slant pattern. Freaking Flacco's throwing it in there like he's still. Oh my God. Well, if anyone knows Pittsburgh defense is better than anybody, it's going to be fucking Flacco. Give the Taylor on 1st and 10 at midfield. He lost a yard. Like, wasn't Flacco on his couch by this time a year ago or some shit? Flacco fakes the handoff. Flacco looks. He's going to dump one to Taylor. Taylor's going to get to the 45. Stiff arms Queen, and he's going to be a yard shy of a first down. It's going to be third and about 1 or 2. Houston taking their first lead of the game, 14-10. Third and 1. I imagine they're going to go for it, even if they don't get this on 4th down. Or I imagine they're going to go for it on 4th, excuse me. And the draw hand up to Taylor, and Taylor's going to lose a lot of yards, and it finally got to stop, maybe. I don't know if they're going to go for it or not. It's going to be 4th and 3. 8:56 to go. And they're just going to send the punt unit out. This is the first time we're going to see Rigoberto Sanchez. This is at midfield, so we may see a fake here. That would be such a kick in the nuts if it was. Nope. Punts away. Almost got. And a fair catch called for at the 7-yard line by Austin. And we have a flag down. That's going to put him even further back. And the Jets are on the board. Congratulations. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Yep, holding on us. Hey, trivia question, everyone. Who looks more like shit right now? Philly or us? It's like, oh my God. I swear to God, if there's like a pick six or a defensive touchdown here, I may shut this off. I might shut this off. But man, this game has really sucked. And again, I mean, it's one game. I mean, I get it. Everyone's entitled to just a shit game. And so far, and we're only through a quarter and a half. And somehow there's a couple teams out there that look worse than us. Oh my God, the Bears got a touchdown. That's about fucking time you did. How'd you get it anyway? Oh, just a touchdown by Johnson. Still, Caleb Williams' numbers suck. He's 5 of 8 for 28 yards. Oh, that's how you got that touchdown, because the Rams fumbled the damn ball. Yeah, they're showing our first 3 drives. Punt, downs, punt. 8:14 to go in the second quarter. This is not a funny ha-ha I'm doing, by the way. Fields under center, Najee in the backfield. I think that's Najee. Nope, that's Patterson. They actually gave it to him. Patterson's going to get about 3 yards. Against 24-0 Tampa over Philly. Jacksonville tagged the field goal. It's 14-13. Second down, 7. Fields again under center. Takes the snap. And they give the Patterson. Patterson's got a first down. He's going to get to the 20-yard line. I ain't celebrating a first down. Even though right now, one step at a time, I suppose. But, man, first downs 13-3 on first downs. Jesus. And there's Russell Wilson in pads. First and 10, 7 minutes left. And that's got to be a free play. They jumped, didn't they? Fields is just going to dump into Patterson. Patterson's going to get another first down. So you're at least getting a little something going here with Patterson. I mean, a touchdown here would be just nice. Like, just something that just get something going the right way. Like, and Fields. And Patterson again. And Patterson's going to get another first down, another 11 yards by Patterson. This has been his drive. He's gotten the Steelers all the way from their own 4-yard line to midfield. Well, not quite midfield. They're at their own 45 still, but. And the pitch to Najee on first down. Najee's trying to turn the corner, and he's not going to get there. And, a bunch of guys fell over on that one here. On the Steelers sideline. It looked like bowling pins. Jalen, wow. I'm just looking at Jalen Hurts' stat line. 1 for 6 for 7 yards. And they're at 6:49 in the second. We're at 5:07 here. And the fake to Najee. Now he tries a bootleg, and the pass is caught by Darnell Washington. He's got a first down in midfield to the 40. Tries to hurl him, man. And he does hurl him, man. And it's another first down. The big man can jump. And we got a flag down, however. What's this about? I swear to God, this is a holding. This better not be a hold on us. Nice stiff arm. And a hurdle. A beautiful hurdle. I guess there's a flag on the Colts, and they declined that. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of the Colts. They give to Patterson. Patterson gets another 8 yards on this one. Second and 1 from the Colts, 26. Fields under center. And a Patterson again. Patterson gets to the 20. Easily a first down, then tackled at the 15-yard line. Got a flag down, however. Oh, my God. Yeah, here we go. Is this a legal formation? Or a legal shift? I guess there was no flag. I guess they picked it up. Patterson, it looks like. Patterson get banged up on that one. Helmet is off. Did he get dinged in the head? Man, that's the last thing we need. Is like, holy shit, Minnesota's up 28-0. Jesus, Tom Grassi, someone check on him. I thought that was going to be a close ball game here. Minnesota's flat out flat out just. I thought we were getting our asses kicked, and we are. 1st and 10 from the Colt 15. Fields and a pistol. Fields calls an audible here. 3:13 to go in the second. Fakes the handoff. Fires, passes caught by Pickett. Pickett somehow stays on his feet. Lost the ball, and the Colts have it! Unfucking real. He does a great job shaking off a tackle. Oh my God, that he had it. Oh, 3:04 to go in the second. Colts have it at their own 3-yard line. He fumbled at the 3-fucking-yard line. The 3-fucking-yard line. Give the Taylor, and he almost got tackled for a safety by Keanu Benton. Tom loses to bad teams every effing year. I'm like, yeah, he ain't alone. So do the Ravens. They're as bad as it as we are. Flacco takes the shotgun snap. Pass is caught. Flag down. That was Adonai Mitchell again. This is going to be pass interference on the Steelers, I swear to God. Pass interference on Joey Porter Jr. Oh. Flacco takes a shotgun snap. Pass is caught by Downs for 9 yards. And that'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Carolina and Cincinnati is tied at 14. I swear to God, the Colts get a touchdown before this half ends. I swear to God almighty. By the way, I know I've been having this up front. This stream is not sponsored, by the way. I don't even have 350 subs here. I'm not monetized. I should go downstairs and grab that damn vodka I have in the freezer or whatever the frick. Oh, God almighty. Jeez. I'm so... I mean, it's like week 4 a year ago with Houston, wasn't it? Like week... This is actually worse than week 4, to tell you the truth. We left 3 points on the board because Project Jones decided to be Captain Stupid. Then George Pickens, for a split second, had the ball in his one hand and not both, and he lost it right there after he made a great job of shaking off a tackle. So that was probably 10 points there. And then the 10 points we gave them because we couldn't recover a fumble and Joey Porter Jr. dropped the pick. Second and 1 from their own 21. Flacco fires a quick slant pass, caught for a first down. It's Pittman. He's already got 100 yards today, it looks like. They have all 3 timeouts. He has exactly 100 yards on 5 catches. So if you have him in fantasy, you might have won that. And we got flags down, probably a cha-cha. Or false start, whatever the frick. Oh, God. I mean, is that... Well, I was about to say, is this a 10-second runoff, but the Colts can just ask for a timeout. Quentin Nelson got called for the false start. First and 15 from their own 33-yard line. Flacco takes the snap, just dumps it, and it got swatted down by Keanu Benton. I mean, Green Bay, Philly, and the Steelers all together a combined, 8-2? And they've got no points. And they've allowed 28, 17, that's the 45, and then 69. Nice. Oh, Flacco's going deep. Oh, I swear to hell. Going deep, and it's going to fall incomplete. Please, no flag. Just no flag. Okay, no flag. Actually, Dante Jackson wanted a flag. That was intended for Alec Pierce, number 14. Actually, yeah, Dante wanted the flag on Pierce for the shove there. They didn't call it, but I mean... Flacco might try that again. 3rd and 15 from their own 33. They need their own 48 for a first. Nope, they're just going to draw it to Taylor, and Taylor's going to be short of a first down. Call a timeout, Steelers, so you can have something to do here. And yeah, they do. 1:18 to go, and they call their second timeout. Would have been only their first timeout if they didn't lose that challenge earlier. But then again, that was probably a forced challenge because he had his entire secondary saying he dropped that when it clearly was a catch. Well, the only way this could get really, really bad is if they run into the kicker or they muff this punt. Actually, I added a few seconds on. It's 1:21 left. Let's see if Fields can get anything going. Looking back, I'm like, why didn't they try the field goal from 58 anyway with Boswell? I mean, we know Boz has that leg. Kick punt is away, and it just goes out of bounds. I mean, I don't know why I'm expecting the worst out of this drive. Like, is Fields going to throw an interception here? Just, so sick. But again, I'm like, well, at least the miserable couch here is we have company in there at least. Then, oh my God, Philly finally decided to score a touchdown. It's 24-7 Tampa. About broken my damn back scratcher. Got one Steeler fan trying to wave that towel. Kudos to you, bro. Fields is 8 of 10 for 85 yards. Fields takes the snap. Looks, he's headed to get me sacked. That was Deo on the sack. I don't know how to say his last name. I'll just call him Deo, as in the Beetlejuice song. Colts actually called a timeout with 1:07 left. I was wondering why the clock wasn't running. Okay, from our own 21, it's 2nd and 14 with 1:07 left. Fields on a shotgun, takes the snap, hit, somehow got away, and I think it was past the line of scrimmage. He passes caught the Fryman to the 45 to midfield. I think he was past the line of scrimmage, though. Or was he? That was pretty close. Steelers are in a hurry up, 45 seconds at midfield. Too late to challenge anything. Pass is caught by Pickens for a 6-yard gain out of bounds with 40 seconds left. So they're saying Fields wasn't entirely behind the line of scrimmage, and they actually ruled the Pickens catch for 6 yards on an incomplete pass. Take a look at this. Okay, yeah, that he didn't get both feet in. So yeah, that's incomplete. Now what? It's under review. Play is under review, but I say it's pretty clear that by the time he caught it and had control, he had 1 foot in, and the second foot went out. They keep going back to that prior one they can't go back to that now. I'm like, oh, I see what they're looking at. They're seeing like, wait a minute, did he drag his toe? Was there a toe drag there? Now I'm seeing the drag on that toe. Yeah, it might be a catch, but it's just for 6 yards. But then again, 6 yards could be the difference. So they actually overturned that. Now it is again so there actually is a catch. So it is 2nd and 4, as opposed to the 2nd and 10. Bengals retake the lead, 21-14. Fields on a shotgun at the Colt 44, and the give is to, who did they give that to? 33 for the Steelers. That was Spamklin. 25 seconds. They got the first down. They're at the Colt 49. Fields looks, hit, and can't take a sack. Fields. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Steelers called it last time with 18 seconds up that the Fields takes a sack. The pocket collapsed anyway, so it wasn't all him. Second and 13 from the Colt 42. This will be a 59-yard field goal if they don't get anything. Fields is going to run it himself on a draw, and he's going to be short of a first down. They're going to have to hurry up and spike this. 10, 9, 6, 5. They're under, and they do spike it with 3 seconds left. And I believe this is about to be a 50-yard field goal for Boz. I don't want to jinx Boswell, but if he misses this field goal, it's a poetic miss for how bad this first half has been. But he's been pretty awesome from 50 yards all years. He's already hit 4 for 4. This is from 50 in the middle of the hash. Snap, hold, and it's through. Thank God. We're on the board. Congratulations, Pittsburgh. You're at least not Green Bay right now. What a terrible first half. There were chances to take the ball away to keep points off the board on Indy's end. And then that George Pickens fumble. That Broderick Jones personal dumbass foul. That probably kept 10 points off the board right there. Wait a minute. Did he really do that? Oh my god, he did. So I'm looking at Urinating Tree's Twitter account. He changed his profile picture and name to a picture of Joe Flacco, and it says Joe Flacco is elite. Oh, God almighty. Flacco, can't you just leave us alone? I'm seeing Scooter Magruder's Twitter saying, how long do Eagles fans turn on Jalen Hurts? You know what? At this rate, maybe not long. Eagle fans might be rooting for to put Kenny Pickett in there. Great googly moogly if that's the case. All I can say is, Eagle fans, have fun. Let's take a look at the Green Bay, Minnesota game here. And let's see. Sam Darnold, 11 for 15, 136 yards, 3 touchdowns. We are living in a world where Sam Darnold is putting up elite QB numbers. I am now convinced that asteroid is close by. I mean, Mars and Jupiter is not that far away, and there's a belt there in between those two planets that have a bunch of asteroids up there. I would not be the least bit surprised if one came off and started headed our way. Falcons are up 14-17, or 17-14, excuse me, over the Saints. That's a big division battle there. Bears are up 10-6 at half on the Rams. Jesus Christ, that's how he scored? That's some piss poor tackling. I'm just not looking at the Jalen Hurts touchdown from earlier, and that's how he got that score? My God damn, no wonder Carolina sucks. How did the Raiders lose to these guys with that kind of tackling? I swear to God, if Sam Darnold does win Comeback Player of the Year, and he's right now in trajectory of that, the way that things are going for him, and some guys are going to be going, where did he come back from? The Jets and the Panthers. That's what he came back from. If you know, you know that is not easy to come back from. Usually, those are your career is over if you get cut by those guys. And here's Sam Darnold. He's already starting 0-3. He kicked the Texans' ass last week. He's turning the Packers into cheese carts. There is a plus side here when the third quarter does get going eventually. That Steelers will get the ball to start the third quarter. So I guess Justin Herbert is going to go, or at least going to try. Herbert re-aggravated his ankle last week against us. I guess it's only fitting that my stream is 90 degrees sideways. When so far this game has been nothing but that. Then again, the fact that the Steelers are 3-0 to begin with is kind of sideways, to be earnest with you. Excuse me a second. Yes, I'm wearing pink pants. Don't judge. We really getting our asses kicked by Joe Flacco like it's 2012 again. Oh my God, I'm looking at Bo Nix's stat line. Wait a minute. That's true. It's only 6-0 Jets at half. What the hell? Bo Nix's stat line in the first half. Seven completions for 15 yards. Okay, not great. But his yards? -7. Yeah. I think Lombardi just came off his He just popped his head out of his own grave and going, what the hell's going on out here? Oh my God, speaking of that, the Packers actually scored a touchdown. How the freaking Louie you actually remember to play football? Jesus Christ. Well, now we kind of look worse than the Eagles and the Packers right now because at least they found the fucking end zone. We should have found the end zone if that wasn't for the Pickens fumble. Fucking hell. Like, why is Richardson still in his gear? They said he was out. Yeah, okay, whatever. You do it, you, Indy. And hey, look, it's a kickoff. And of course, it's a fucking touchback because we're trying to make kickoffs exciting anymore. Well, tell that to the kickers who have actual strong legs. And you have what, 6 or 7 teams that have domes for home stadiums? At any rate, Steelers with an I formation. Don't see that often. Fields fakes the handoff. He's going to just run. And it's going to be a free play because the Colts are offside. Fields got tackled for only 4 yards, but it's going to be 1st and 5. I believe that's Sagan Alubai who jumped off. Oh, no, excuse me. It's Adam Gostis. Yeah, look at that. Punt, down, punt, fumble, then the field goal at the end. Fields in a pistol. Give the Najee. Najee's going to get about 3 yards, if that. There's Arthur Smith they're showing. 4th to last in passing yards. Fields under center on 2nd and 2. Fakes the handoff. Fields is looking. He's going to be hit and sacked again. Is that the third one he's gotten? Or fourth one? He only lost the yard, but it's still going to be a sack. That was Justin Blackman on the hit. They're saying he lost 3 yards. Now they say 3rd and 3. We're 1 and 5 on 3rd downs. Fields looks, fires, passes caught by Pickens for a first down to the 45, and that's where he'll fall for a first down. He needed 3, he got 8. I was about to say, do not fumble this again, please. And Mayfield's already thrown Baker Mayfield's thrown the ball 33 times already at halftime. Jesus. 12:30 to go in the third. Fields. And nope. No, we didn't get that off in time. Delay a game. That better not have been a timeout call. I'd rather take the delay game. Thank you. That early in the third quarter, I do not want to have to use a timeout on that spot. Not worth it. Rather have all 3 for later. Just swallow the 5 yards and move on. First and 15 from their own 41. And they give to Najee, and Najee's going to get barely back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, the Colts gave up how many yards to Josh Jacobs and Joe Mixon? And we can barely get back to the line of scrimmage running on the ball on them. I mean, they were dead last in rushing yards allowed on average. And Najee's 8 carries, 8 yards. Fields fires a pass. Pass is caught by Darnell Washington. Washington's going to get to the 50 and be tackled at the Colt 48. It at least makes 3rd down manageable. I did say it was about a trenches battle, and so far the Colts have won the battle. Or at least the first half they certainly did. With freaking Gus Bradley as their coordinator. $10:37 to go, 3rd and 4. Fields looks, fires, pass, ball batted in the air and falls harmlessly incomplete. That was intended for Freiermuth. Are they going to go for it on 4th and 4? It wasn't early. No, they're going to punt it. Waitman on the punt, and he'll boot this one away. And fair catch called for by Downs at the 11-yard line. And, well, okay, Tampa's trying to piss it away. Philly just scored again. It's about to be 24-14. Bengals had it under their lead. They scored a touchdown. It's about to be 28-14. Rams had it yet another field goal. It's 10-9 Bears. I figured that one was gonna be low scoring. I don't even remember what I marked down. I think I said 16-15 Bears or something like that. First and 10 from their own 12-yard line is Flacco, and you'll just hand it off to Taylor, and Taylor's going to get to the 15-yard line. Yeah, I know, I sound subdued. Flacco under center this time, and they give again to Taylor, and Taylor's going to be just going to get a couple here, so it's going to be third and about 5-ish. 9:20 to go in the third, or 9:40, excuse me. Flacco takes the shotgun snap. Flacco looks. He's going to run. He did not get the first down. Nah. He started to slide short. Flag down, however. It's an illegal shift on the illegal formation on the Colts. And the Steelers will decline that. It'll be 4th and 1. I was about to say, but if Flacco ran up the middle for a first down on us. Yeah, he started to slide before the line of gain. So the first 3 and out for the Colts today. And Austin will take it from the 40 to the 45 to the 50 to the 45 to the 40 to the 35 and tackle to the 33-yard line. Please tell me there's no flag so they can keep that position. And there is no flag, so the Steelers will start from the Colt 33-yard line. Terrific punt return by Calvin Austin III. Almost slipped and fell right as he caught that, too. So the Steelers will start with terrific field position from the Colt 33. Fields on a pistol. Fakes the handoff. Fields under pressure. He's going to throw. The pass is going to be dropped by Najee Harris. It was actually better that he dropped that because that would have been a loss of 4 yards. Fields had nowhere to go. And Latu, the Colts' first-round acquisition this past April, was there on the pressure. Second and 10, 8:42 to go in the third period. And they give the Najee, and Najee's going to lose a yard. Jesus Christ, our best field position. And it looks like it was Latu again. Najee, 9 rushes, 8 fucking yards. Against the worst run defense in the league right now. Or at least statistically speaking. I know we're only in the 4th game in, but eight minutes left. Steelers need the Colts 23 for a first. Field under pressure. Throw it away, Fields. Just don't fucking take a sack! And he fumbled it too! At this point, Project Judge, go ahead and slug him. I don't care if you get a call for a personal fucking foul. That should be a sack. I don't think that's not a fumble, but fucking. What the fuck? Yeah, where was the O-line on that one? I know we're banged up, but fuck. Sack for a 22 fucking yard loss. I mean, it's like ruled it a fumble and a turnover, and the Colts recovered, so it's all turnovers are automatically reviewed. But the fact that get the fuck out of here. The fact that we started from their 33-yard line. And they're saying it upheld. With basically no help from the O-line whatsoever. I don't even know what the fuck Fields was doing, but on this anyway. But the fact that he was running for his life almost immediately at the snap, not all him. It is him on. He does have responsibility, sure, but O-line, Broderick, Dan, fucking what? At this point, I just want the Colts to score a touchdown and make it 24-3 so I can shut this fucking thing off. This might be worse than the Houston game last year, and that was bad. Well, Russell Wilson, this kind of game could not have happened at a better time for you. Because we might be seeing your ass out there at Heinz Field against Dallas next week. I'm actually surprised that the stream stayed on after I threw my damn back scratcher at it. Going back to this comment earlier saying they lose to bad teams, I'm like, well, Indy a year ago was not a bad team, even without Anthony Richardson. Yeah, Indy in the first 2 games looked bad. Well, 3 really. They didn't look that great against Chicago last week. But the fact that their run defense was so atrocious, and then they got to here, I thought we got a chance to run them for 200 yards on them. And oh my God, we actually decided to get through and sack Joe Flacco. Throw out the parade that was Bishop on the sack. I think that's the first time all day we've gotten any kind of pressure on whoever the quarterback was. Pass throws a pass. Pass is caught by Pierce at the 39-yard line of the Steelers. I think he got about 8 on that. 8 or 9. 7 minutes left in the third. Oh, God, this is so infuriating. And this is the kind of performance we feared out of Justin Fields. We feared that something like this. Third and 7. Give to Taylor, and Taylor's going to get, he's not going to get the first. He got about 3 yards, but it's going to be a manageable field goal for Matt Gay. It's 4th and 3. Just like, oh my God. Like, that last drive by the Steelers, so fucking humiliating. Matt Gay, 25 of 35 from 50 plus. He missed that, didn't he? And he missed it. Indy, are you trying to keep us in this game? Why? I mean, it's a 54-yard field goal. That's not exactly a gimme for crying out loud, but ever since they got the 17-point lead, they've been playing tighter than a crab's ass. It's still 17-3. I don't know why it still is. we got decent field position here, but yeah, we had that the last drive. And look what we fucking did with it. Let's take a look at the other out-of-town scores here. Watching my neighbor go by. Bill, we suck today. Still 28-7 Minnesota over Green Bay. $17-9 Chicago over the Rams. I guess DJ Moore scored a touchdown. Congratulations, Caleb Williams. You actually noticed that you had DJ Moore? Give the Najee up the middle for only a yard. Out for a yard. Fuck off. In the story of our day. Can't run the damn ball against the worst rush defense in the league. Tampa scored a touchdown, but then Philly ran the extra point. Philly blocked the extra point and ran back for 2 points. So it's 30 to 16. It's still 28-14 Cincy over Carolina. 20-17 Atlanta over New Orleans. As, oh my God, we found Pickens inside the red zone for a huge catch and run. Pickens, you held on to the ball. Hallelujah. Jacksonville just scored a touchdown to take the lead over Houston. We win the. Okay, I'm going to go off. Okay, what the hell? Fields fakes the handoff and then dumps it to Najee. Najee to the 10, and he's got a first down, shoved out of bounds by Cross. It'll be first and goal Steelers. Why does the signal bat? Why does the masochistic side of me just doesn't want the Steelers to score a touchdown here? Like, it just doesn't make sense right now. Indy should have this game at 31-3, the way we were playing that first half. First and goal from the 6. Fields on a shotgun. They draw him up to Najee. Najee up the middle, and Najee's going to get to the 2. There's a flag down. I guess the play was blown dead. And a false start on us. Please be Broderick Jones, just for the piss of it. Nope, it was Mason McCormick, the other a rookie guard that we got on day 3 of the draft. Tomlin's facial tics. Tomlin's facial tics just basically just did this. That's appropriate. First and goal from the 11. Fields takes the shotgun snap. Fields scrambling on his left. Then he's just going to run to the 10, to the 5, and slide down at the 4-yard line. I guess they're going to mark him at the 5. So he got the yards back. 3:30 to go in the third. Second and goal from the 5. Fields, sidecar right. Takes a snap, looks right. To the corner, the pass is incomplete. Intended for Pickens. Womack on the coverage. Early there a little bit, wasn't he? Yeah, I thought I saw fucking McAfee there. Yeah, you go. Oh, shit. I love McAfee anyway. Fields on third and goal is going to scramble. Going to try to run. Fields. Oh, my God, we scored! Are we going to bullshit this? This is are we going to... Oh, my God, why are we within a score the way this game was? This makes no sense! Instead of trying to piss it away! Denver's playing like trash and they're only down 6-0. Someone make sense of this, please, to me, please. Extra points good. Jesus Christ, it's only 17-10. It doesn't make sense. What the hell's going on with this? I mean, great run by Fields, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, why are we saying this? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I think Andy should realize, like, maybe we should put some points on the board now because we're getting to nut cutting time here, and they're still in this game. The fact that the Colts did nothing with that turnover gift that Fields gave them. I was like, what? Colts, you were beating the donkey piss out of us. You should have us on mercy rule by now. Just check it out. It's on scores. Jackson was up 20-17 on Houston. Still 30-16 Tampa over Philly. Cincinnati 28-14 over Carolina. I said pretty much in a panic that the Jets are only up 6-0 on Denver. Why? Minnesota still 28-7 on Green Bay. Rams scored a touchdown but failed the 2-pointer, so it's 17-15 in favor of Chicago. That's early in the fourth. And also early in the fourth, 20-17 Atlanta over New Orleans. I need therapy after this. Kick is away. Yay, another touchback. The most exciting play in the NFL. I mean, I'm looking at that right there. I'm like, what? If we're 4, if we win this and we're 4-0 after this, then that's gonna be the most hokey shit ever. Flacco under pressure, and he had to throw that one away. Landon Roberts and Patrick Queen there on the coverage, on not the coverage, on the pressure. Oh my God, we really have 200 yards ever since the first quarter. Doesn't feel like it. Flacco takes the shotgun snap. He's hit again, and Cam Hayward with a. Oh, how did he get that ball away? I thought he had him sacked, but he somehow managed to shave him off enough to throw it away. I was about to say he had the sack, but I guess he's played against Cam Hayward enough times to know how to shake him off. Like, yeah, how did he not get him down? He had him bear hugged. 3rd and 10 from their own 30. Flacco on shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, fires a pass. Pass is caught for a first down by Michael Pittman. Needed 10, he got 12. 2:30 to go in the third. Yeah, Pittman's torched us today. 6 catches for 113 yards. And they give to Taylor, and Taylor's not going to get to the line. He's barely getting back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. I didn't even notice there was that big of a difference on yards ever since that first quarter, which, if I recall right, was 14-0 after the first. Second and 10, Flacco takes the snap. Looks, fires to the left-hand side, passes incomplete. Oh, boy. And they're going to get Minkah Fitzpatrick for a hit on a defenseless receiver. I saw that coming. That's appropriate. That was a Donnie Mitchell that he hit. Give the Taylor, and Taylor gets a 2-yard gain. That was from their Steeler 43-yard line. position, and he is pulling up, and it's not contact to the head net. It's not a safety play. I just think that's a football play, and I think if you take a look at that one again, I think you want to take that back. Too late now, Ashtray. Screen pass to Taylor, who goes for no gain. Great tackle by Elliott. 43 seconds left in the third. This will probably be the last play of the third period. 3rd and 7. They need a Steeler 33 for a first. Flacco. He's got all day to throw. And he's going to find Downs for a first down to the 20 into the 15-yard line with 2 seconds left in the third. And actually, that was the last play of the third period. Well, now the Colts actually decided to play football after basically sitting out 2 full quarters. Waited until the Steelers got to 17-10 before they were like, oh, maybe we should finish this. Kind of like, what? Denver's lead. Hold on. Wait a second. Denver's up 7-6 on the Jets. What? Oh my God. Brandon Porter's going to have an orgasm on his stream if he is streaming. Bears up 24-15. 23-17 now Atlanta over the Saints. Packer game, still the same score. It's 31-21 Bengals over the Panthers. I mean, making a touchdown, Colts. Still be a pussy making field goals. I mean, I know you're well within range anyway, so. I mean, the Steelers are playing a Cowboys team that need a win as well. They're 2-2, and they just want to get back on that winning trail. I mean, they did win on Thursday, whatever freaking game that was. Anyway, start the fourth quarter. Colts are in the Steelers' red zone. 1st and 10 at the 15. Fake to Taylor. Flacco's going to throw to the end zone. The pass is going to be incomplete. That was intended for Mitchell. Second down and 10 from the 15. Flacco. Going to try the left-hand side again, and nobody home there. That time intended for Pittman. And just like that, it's 3rd and 10 with 14:50 to go in the fourth. I'm looking at this the side by side here. They have with Tomlin and Flacco. Tomlin's got to be thinking like Flacco's still freaking here. On 3rd and 10, they need the 5 for the first. Flacco fires to the middle, pass caught to the 5, touchdown Colts. That is Drew Ogletree. Who was listed 3rd on their tight end depth chart. And he was ridiculously wide ass open. Yep, you finally decided to wake up and you found your 3rd string fucking tight end for a fucking touchdown. Yeah. We're doing that now. Okay. Not Pittman, not Josh Downs, not Adonai Mitchell. Nope, their 3rd string tight end. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense for this game. Oh my God, I hope the Jets lose that game. Please have the Jets lose that game. Just for the memes. Just for the memes. I mean, the Jets are driving. They're probably going to take a 9-7 lead here in a second, but sorry, I'm just checking the other out-of-town scores. I mean, Joe Flacco's thrown for 2 fucking touchdowns against us. And he's 179 years old. Yeah, another touchback. Yeah, okay. Kickoffs still suck. For God's sake, CBS, you could get only Iowa at Iowa State as your prime 3:30 game. Boy, NBC really must have your ass in a bag for that one. Fields on a shotgun from his own 30. Past a Freiermuth for 4 yards. I mean, yeah, Fields only has 6 incompletions, but how many sacks does he have? 4, 5? Plus that fucking fumble. Oh, look, he ran for another first down. Needed 6. He got 8. I mean, obviously the turnover by Pickens wasn't his fault, but Fields drops back. He's going to dump one to Najee. Najee's going to get a first down to the 45 to the 40, 35. Tackle 30, breaks through another tackle to the 25. Got a flag. That's coming back, isn't it? That's coming back. And Harris is hurt. Man, best run. Oh, roughing the passer on the Colts, so it's going to stand. Man, Deo was the one who got called for the roughing the passer. Najee's up and walking off at his own power. Oh, yeah, I mean... God, that sucks. Najee has the best run of his... Well, it was the reception. I mean, it's the best play he's made all day so far by a mile. Fields in a pistol. Actually, that put him half the distance, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Indianapolis 12. "13 minutes left in the 4th. Fields takes the snap. Got all day to throw, and he's just got to throw that one into the cheerleaders. Fields takes the snap on 2nd and 10. Fires pass, caught by Pickens. Where are they going to mark him? Is he going to have the first down or is he short? Well, first and foremost, they say it's a catch. And they're saying it's going to be a yard shy. Well, at least it's 3rd and a manageable 1 as opposed to 3rd and 10. Fields under center. They give the Najee. Najee's trying to dive for a first down. I think he got it. And it looks like he did get it. Needed 1. He got exactly that. Try to Walter Payton that leap. So we got 1st and goal with 11:50 left. I mean, if they do score a touchdown, they got time. Fields fakes the hand off the Najee. Fields is under pressure. He's scrambling to his right. Fires pass. Is going to be tipped and fell incomplete. Intended for Pickens. That was Nick Cross in the coverage. Oh, man. Pickens couldn't reel it in. Second and goal. This is probably going to be a draw to Najee up the middle, isn't it? From the 2. Want to shut? No, he faked it to Najee. Fields is going to try running in again, and he does run it in again. Second rushing touchdown of the day for Fields. $11:23 left. And the Steelers aren't going away. He challenged Jalen Jones and he beat him. Extra point is good. How is this still a game? Indy, you better put points on that in this next drive here, guys. I'm just saying. This is the kind of bullshit we get away with. And I don't even know why we're getting away with it or how we're getting away with it. Well, we haven't gotten away with it here, but. And it looks like Tampa is up 30. It was up 33-16. Looks like, and Jalen Hurts just fumbled and Tampa recovered. So it looks like Tampa's on their way to 3-1. And Philly about to fall to 2-2. There's still about 9 minutes left there, but Kobe. (24-18) the Bears over the Rams. Excuse me, almost said it the other way around. Jets have added a field goal, like I mentioned earlier. They're up 9-7. Okay, Boswell about to kick a touchback here, and he hasn't even done it yet. I know what's going to happen. Yep, sure enough. Well, Green Bay got in the end zone. It's about to be 28-14. A little too little too late there, don't you think? From their own 30, and the pitch to Taylor to the left. And Taylor will try to turn the corner, and Wilson on the tackle for just a 2-yard gain. Taylor just 18 rushes for 64 yards. He does have a touchdown. Alone in shotgun is Flacco. Takes the snap on 2nd and 8. Fires, pass caught, first down for about a 13-yard gain. That's Josh Downs on the catch. From their own 45, they give to Taylor, and Taylor is going to get to midfield to the 45. He's got a first down to the 40, to the 35, and run out of bounds for about a 20-yard gain. His biggest run of the day so far. So the Colts are right in Steeler territory. Flacco. Again, the give to Taylor, and Taylor's going to get just a yard on that one. Hayward and Ogunjobi on the tackle. Second and 8 from the Steeler 32. Flacco gives it again to Taylor, and Taylor's just going to get another couple of yards. 8:40 to go. That was Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Third and 6. They need the Steeler 24 for a first. Flacco takes the snap. Looks. Pass is caught by Downs. And Downs, a missed tackle and a first down for the Colts. Couldn't see who that was who missed that. Josh Downs having a day himself, too. He's approaching 100 yards catching. First and 10 from the Steeler 21. The give this is actually Trey Sherman, and Sherman's only going to get a yard. Taylor not in the game because Taylor got banged up right on that during one of those last runs. Flacco from the Steeler 20. They give to Sherman again. Sherman trying to turn the corner, and he's going to get to the 15-yard line. Porter Jr. on the tackle. He'll be be about 3rd and 4 coming up. 6:35 left. Third and 3, they give to Sherman, and Sherman's going to lose yards, but they were trying to rip it off. It'll be 4th and 5, but Matt Gay will come out for a field goal. As they're showing TJ Watt. We haven't really, that's the first time I've said TJ Watt's name in this entire stream. So what's that tell you? I ain't even gonna look. I already know he's gonna make that field goal. Matt Gay is pretty automatic. He hasn't kicked it yet, by the way. I just know he's going to make it. From the left hash, and it's 35 yards. Yep, sure enough. 6:03 left. I mean, Fields is trying to get him back in the game, and the defense can't stop him. Can't stop Joe fucking Flacco, who's like 274 years old. Oh, look at that. Another touchback on a kickoff. Remember I was saying earlier that fumble by Pickens was 7 points, and that Broderick Jones dumbass personal foul was a field goal off the board? And what were you behind by? Fields on a bootleg. Dumps it. The ball is batted down at the line. And what the hell? Is Minnesota trying to blow it? It's 28-22. It's Cincinnati trying to blow it. It's 31-24. Latu batted it down here, their rookie acquisition on the first round. Fields. Design draw. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to get 8 yards. Clock's running, 5:50 to go. Steelers only have 2 timeouts. Missed opportunities. The 2 takeaways that we should have had early on is ultimately was what got to get us. 3rd and 2. Fields. Fires it deep to the left. The pass is caught by Pickens inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. With 5:07 left. Nice throw. Jones wants a push-off, but they're not going to get it. Fields from the Colt 25. Pass is caught by Van Jefferson. Van's going to first down to the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Clock's still running here, 4:35 left. Steelers got to hurry up. Fields, 1st and 10 from the 13. Draw hand up to Najee up the middle. Why are you doing that? Just wasting more time. 4:12 to go. He only got about 5 yards. You only have 2 timeouts. You want to keep that 2-minute warning. Hurry up. You're wasting time here. Every second counts here. And he throws that one over everyone's head. It's going to be 3rd and 5, but at least the clock stopped. Oh, boy. 3rd and 5, 3:45 left. They need the Colts 3-yard line for a first. I don't care if they get the first. It's end zone or just don't get it. Like, you need a field goal at some point anyway. Fields fires a dart, pass caught, and touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. I thought he was going to be tackled short, then he just fell backwards in. Extra points, good. 3:40 left, and still 2 timeouts. They're only behind by 3. Can the defense stop them? I mean, this is the 3rd straight drive the Steelers have gotten them close, and the defense hasn't held them yet. Oh, Jimmy Johnson, Jesus. I will say this. After that disastrous fumble by Fields, he's bald. Now, was it too little too late for that BS? I mean, we'll see in the next 3:40. Colts need a few first downs and it's over. I don't know how we're still in this game. I mean, with the mistakes we made in that first quarter, are they going to return this kickoff? Yeah, right. Well, can we give Fields that ball back? saying Taylor's questionable to get back in there with an ankle issue. He's dying. He wants to get back in there. Sherman's in the backfield, though. Flacco under center from their own 30. Give to Sherman. Sherman gets hit at the line, but he manages to fall forward for a couple of yards. And the clock winds with 3:30 left. It'll be 2nd and 7. A 3 and that would be awfully nice. 2nd and 7. They need their own 40 for a first. Flacco on shotgun with sidecar right. Drops back. Looks. He's hit, and they're going to get him. There's like 3 Steelers on that. And I think they're going to credit Larry Ogunjobi with the hit. Nate Herbig was also in on that. So was Cam Hayward. Oh, my God. We finally sacked him. I don't know who's going to get credited for that, but and the Steelers called timeout. It'll be 3rd and 16. And will there be actually they called timeout with 2:52 to go. Oh boy. What am I doing with my life? How about a stop here, guys? This will be huge. From their own 25, they need the 40 for a first. Flacco from a shotgun with the sidecar left. Takes a snap, drops back. He looks. Fires deep. Pass is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Donnie Mitchell, but it was here, but a miscommunication. No one had a shot at that ball, so it's going to be 4th and 16. With 2:46 left. So the Steelers have a chance. How? I don't know. But here we are. Sanchez about ready to punt this away from his own 10. Just don't run into him. Punts away. Austin's going to call for a fair catch just inside his own 20. That was a great kick by Sanchez. So here we go. 2:39 to go. And Justin Fields, who's led touchdown drives in their last 3 possessions, can he do it one more time? And the Saints are up 24-23. I don't know where the ball is, where Atlanta has that ball. I'm not looking at the out-of-town scores on that Yahoo tracker thing. I'm too caught up here. Fields alone in shotgun from his own 17. Takes a snap. He's just going to run up the middle. He gets to the 20, to the 25. Gets a first down. He needed 10. He got 12. I'm going to put that away right now because... Oh, boy. Clock running. 2:20 left. From their own 29. Shotgun. Sidecar left. 2 wides to both sides. He looks to his left. Fires left. Pass caught. Van Jefferson to the 35. Gets down to the 38-yard line. It's about a 9-yard gain. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, boy. 2nd and 1. Oh boy, I threw the desk off camera. It's basically come down to this. Let me make sure my battery is actually good so I don't actually run out. Okay, I got plenty of battery. Even if it goes to overtime. Why do you have to do this to me, Steelers? Why do you have to do this? Why does it have to come to this? The way this game was, it had no business being this close. On a day where Steelers, on the day the defense actually was trash in the first quarter. Oh, and I got a critical 3-and-out to set this up too, though. And the fact that somehow, even without really much adhering of TJ Watt, we still have a chance to win this game. This needs to be Guinness or some shit. Oh, boy. Colts had us dead to rights when Fields fumbled that ball. They really did. They had us dead to rights when Fields. I saw that fumble. I'm like, okay, Colts just score, and it was probably game over. And the fact that they did literally jack and shit with it. I was sitting there going like, are you really trying to keep us in this? And then they scored to make it 24-10, and I thought, well, that might be it. But nope, here we are, 2 minutes left. And the Steelers are 62 yards from a go-ahead score. If not, we can get close enough for Boswell. Here's the handoff to Najee up the middle. He's got a first down to the 40, to the 42-yard line. Just getting the first down was important. Still got a timeout. 1:50 to go. Not in a dire hurry. Fields. Oh, the snap was awry. Oh, Fields gets it back when he takes a massive sack. Oh, man. Frazier, what happened? Or is Fields not even ready for that? He lost 12 yards. Oh, good grief. $1:15. They're at their own 30. Fields, under pressure, fires this one deep. The pass is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Pickens. Oh, I love that he tried a deep shot with Pickens there on Jones. He's probably got to do another one. It's 3rd and 22 with 1:07 left. Oh, take us back to that bad snap. What happened? Was Fields ready for it and he just took his eyes off of it? Oh, man. Come on. I don't even know where they need to get. The Colt 48 for a first? Fields. Just dumps it to Najee. Just get out of bounds. And the call, no, he didn't get out of bounds. Or he did get out of bounds, but his forward progress was stopped. 50 seconds left. It's 4th down. 4th and 11. They need the Colt 48-yard line or it's game over. (39-38). Fields alone in shotgun. Chuck it if you have to, Fields. He does chuck it. The pass is going to be incomplete. It was almost intercepted, but it doesn't matter. Fields was under duress. He couldn't find what he was looking for. And that's it. See ya. Not even gonna. I'm not even